you're feeling down, wanna come my way, gonna lift you up. Let me hear you say, yeah, we're living on love. Yeah, we're living, yeah, we're living on love. Yeah, we're living on love. Yeah, we're living, yeah, we're living on love. Oh, oh, we're gonna take you home. Oh, oh, we're gonna lift you up. Oh, oh, we're gonna take you
Good evening. Thank you very much for your patience. There is several graduations going on campus, and this building is a little bit harder to find, so I do appreciate your patience. We're waiting for a few more family members to make their way here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Class 92, if you could get prepared and lined up, please. Could you please rise? Color guard, post colors.
Right, face!
Could I have Barretto please come up?
Would everyone please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
92, right, face! Be seated!
Everybody can be seated. Thank you. Well, good evening. My name is Scott Atkinson. I'm the Assistant Director of Public Safety and the Program Director for the Paramedic Academy here at Mount San Antonio College. It's my privilege to welcome you to this graduation night for the 92nd Paramedic Academy. It's good to be back with you. This is the first graduation we've had in over 3 years due to the pandemic. So it's really good to be here. It's a great opportunity for these young men to be with their family today and have the opportunity to share their experiences, and we're very happy that they're here and moving on in their careers. I'd like to recognize a few people in the audience tonight. Will any active military members or retired military members, can you please stand? Nobody? How about anybody from law enforcement, emergency services, or firefighters? Please give me a hand. We truly want to thank you for your service, and it's good for these young men to be able to see that I was retired myself from the Chino Valley Fire District, and the one thing that I will share with you is that it was a great and excellent opportunity. I've been a paramedic for over 30 years, going on about 35 years. So I went to paramedic school here in 1987. I was class number 1, and we're here today on class number 92. So the program has a long-standing. Should be proud of your men that are up here today, because it's a huge accomplishment. From Mount San Antonio College, I want to recognize a few individuals. First of all, on behalf of our college president, Dr. Scroggins, and our acting dean of technology and health, Sarah Pletz, I'd like to welcome you to this event. And they could not be here tonight, but we couldn't do it without both of them. And there's a lot of other people that are involved. We're going to name a few of them here at the program. But it's their direction, training, and ultimately, it's our goal to graduate paramedics. And that's why our staff is so important, from our professors on down. So first off, I'd like to introduce our medical director, Dr. Peak. If you would stand, please. Thank you. Our Public Safety Programs Director, Chief Mozak. And our professors, Professor Ma. And one of our other professors, Professor Lopez. So I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce our staff that's behind the scenes. For instance, our professors, they're the ones that are with your students every day in class. But now we have the people that are behind the scenes that do all the work, the paperwork, everything that's required to make sure that our program runs smoothly. First, I'd like to introduce Administrative Specialist number 4, Michelle Navarro. Administrative Specialist number 2, Tracy Chin. And our tool technician, Steve Benson. I don't believe we have any adjunct, oh, we do have an adjunct professor right here. Frank, could you stand for everybody? Frank Brambilia. So these individuals represent the Mount SAC Paramedic Academy. Without them, we couldn't effectively run this program. I truly appreciate their hard work and dedication. And please join me in giving them a hand again tonight. Thank you. So I came into the job about 6 months ago, and it's been a huge learning curve. Thanks to all the staff here and the students themselves, I've learned quite a bit. But one of my colleagues that I've learned the most from is the director of our program, and he's going to say a few words. That's Chief Mozak.
Good evening. As Chief Atkinson said, I'm the Director of Public Safety Programs here. That encompasses our fire administration, our fire program, fire technology, fire academy, administration of justice, paramedic academy. So we have a lot on our plate, all dedicated to training our public safety professionals. And I'm very proud and happy to be here and serve in this role. But right now I want to congratulate Class 92 for the Paramedic Academy. Congratulations, you are at the doorstep of starting your careers in EMS, a noble profession. Whether you continue in EMS on the ambulance side, come to the fire side, or even an ER or any other occupation where EMT experience is required. So congratulations. You have demonstrated that you have what it takes to be part of the greatest profession in the world, a profession where you put others first before yourself, a profession of honor, courage, compassion, loyalty, honesty, sacrifice, and above all, service. You will be called upon to put yourself in harm's way to assess and treat the sick and injured, to save lives. In doing so, you'll experience and see things that most people could not handle. You'll be called upon to help people when they're having the worst day of their life. People call 911 because they need your help and it's your job to make a difference. Failure is not an option. This profession comes with an awesome responsibility, the responsibility to conduct yourself in a manner that instills trust and respect from the public you'll serve. Class 92, you have completed a significant milestone in your journey to becoming a paramedic. Remember, you now represent EMS as an academy graduate. If you live life to the highest ethical standard and the highest moral compass, you'll be successful in your pursuit in your EMS career. One of the most important things to remember is that none of you would be here today without the people behind you supporting you, your family, your friends, your professors, and your peers. Be proud of your accomplishments, but recognize those that supported you through the process. You did not do it alone. You have the opportunity to have a positive effect on the public you serve, to change lives and give hope. People are counting on you. It is a privilege to work in public safety, to serve the community, and to make a difference in the lives you touch. So where do you go from here? Well, if you've not finished your AS degree, finish it. Obtain your undergraduate degree. Volunteer in your community. Maintain your physical fitness. Network with your peers, and apply for the job that you worked hard for and start your career. Your hard work will persevere. It will pay off. You know what you must do, and you have demonstrated that you have what it takes to make your dreams come true. In closing, I'll leave you with this last few thoughts. Thank the people who supported you through the process. When you do get the job, remember, live every day on the job like it's your interview. The way you feel tonight, reaching this important milestone, is the way you should feel every day of your career. Once you achieve your goal, do not take it for granted. It is a privilege and an honor to serve the public working in public safety. Finally, remember the faculty and staff here at Mount SAC are here for you as you pursue your career in whatever field you want, whether it's, again, ambulance, fire, EMS, ER, whatever it is. We're always welcome here, and we'll continue to do our part to help you realize your goal. Class 92, once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Chief Mozak. So tonight, I'd like to introduce the keynote speaker, and this is a special person to me. Chief Dave Williams from the Chino Valley Fire District. We worked together for a very long time. I just recently retired there after 30 years of service, and Dave and I were deputy chiefs together. We went to the National Fire Academy and took classes together, the Executive Fire Officer Program. So he's a huge mentor to me and a friend. So Chief Williams has been with the Chino Valley Fire Department since 2008, but he has over 25 years of experience in the fire service. He has served as a firefighter paramedic, a captain, a training captain, a battalion chief, and the deputy chief of EMS and training. And in 2021, he was appointed the fire chief of the fire district. Chief Williams has an associate science degree in emergency medical services from Mount SAC and a Bachelor of Science degree in business and human resources from Cal Poly Pomona. He's recently obtained his master's from University of Laverne in organizational leadership. He was working on that when I left. Proud to see that he has finished that. And he is completing his last year in the Executive Fire Officer Program from the National Fire Academy, Emmitsburg, Maryland. Chief Williams resides in Chino Hills with his wife, Michelle, and they have 2 children. So it's my distinct pleasure and honor to invite up my friend and colleague, Chief Dave Williams from the Chino Valley Fire District.
I'm going to call him Scotty because he's my friend. So Scotty, thank you for your mentorship and your friendship. And Chief Mozak, thank you very much for the many years of engagement. Family members and graduates, welcome tonight. I'm very, very happy to be here to say a few words and congratulate you. For me, first, I think it's very important, regardless of our journey in life, that we understand the history of how we got here. The history of paramedicine started prior to the 1970s. Ambulances were staffed with advanced first aid level responders with little regulation or standardized training. Following the white paper published in 1966 titled Accidental Death and Disability, the Neglected Disease of Modern Society, research began to reveal that soldiers of Vietnam had better survival than civilians injured in traffic accidents on the California highways. Research attributed the difference in outcomes to rapid trauma care provided by military corpsmen. Additional focus on pre-hospital care during the late 60s and early 70s prompted Dr. Graff to collaborate with the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors and state legislators to create the Wedworth-Townsend Paramedic Act of 1970. I share this because I believe that history is a vital important to understand for your pathway forward. Now let's talk about what your next steps are. You're entering to a professional life of service. I ask you to spend some time contemplating what that means following today's graduation. A good paramedic should have strong communication skills. This will require the ability to listen, not pass judgment, and demonstrate a level of compassion in every situation. You should approach each situation with a mindset that your interaction may be the last experience that this individual has. Those of us with any time in the profession recognize completing school was just the beginning of our learning, and now a deeper level of learning will begin. I challenge each of you to not be idle. Follow up on each experience with an eagerness to improve. Actively seek leadership roles within the opportunities that are presented to you. In addition to taking care of your patients, make sure you take care of your partner and yourself. A career in emergency medicine will expose you to many challenging situations that will have a cumulative effect. Always remember you are not alone, and there's nothing weak about reaching out to process those experiences. As a young firefighter, I had a mentor take me under his guidance, and he gave me a quote that I literally have carried this document for 25 years, and I want to read it for you. So this was given to me when I first started my fire service career by a gentleman who went on to be a fire chief at the fire department I worked with. He was an ex-military ranger, and he's still a trusted friend of mine today. But he gave this to me, and this hung in my locker all the years that I was on shift work. I want to read this to you. And I want to encourage you to wrap your mind around what's important to you, and as you navigate forward, always have a place that you can lean back on. So this was a quote by David Shoup. He was a general in the U.S. Marine Corps. The galleries are full of critics. They play no ball. They fight no fights. They make no mistakes because they attempt nothing. Down in the arena are the doers. They make mistakes because they try things. The man who makes no mistakes lacks boldness and the spirit of adventure. He is the one who never tries anything. He is the brake on the wheel of progress. And yet, it cannot truly be said he makes no mistakes, because his biggest mistake is the very fact that he tries nothing, does nothing, except criticize who do things. So as you go through your journeys and your careers, keep something like that in your mind. I encourage you to be a master of your craft and courageous in all that you do. You should be very proud of your accomplishment. You're entering the field of pre-hospital emergency medicine at an exciting time. Look for opportunities to leave a positive impact in our profession of privilege. God bless you and have a good night.
Hey, Frank,
Thank you, Chief Williams.
can you believe they made it? I
I can't believe they made it this far.
me neither. Man, it's amazing. You okay?
I don't feel too good right now.
Are you sure? Oh. Maybe I should call for help. Company one, do your thing.
Let's check for responsiveness. Hey, Frank, Francis. Not responding.
Hear anything?
Go ahead. JT, I'm going to have you start compressions. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Ricardo, grab the airway bag.
4, 5, 6,
I'm gonna start an IV on his
9,
right arm.
Please do that.
11, 12,
Need the
13,
monitor.
14, 15, 16, 17.
Alan, do me a favor. Can you take over
20,
compressions
21,
for him?
2,
I'm going to have you go on
3,
monitor
4,
so he
5,
takes compressions
26,
over.
27,
Monitor's
28,
on.
29,
Monitor's on.
30.
Perfect.
Take over for me.
All right.
All right, I got an IV in. I'll start the bag for you.
Please do. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and get some medication going.
Imagine the patient to the monitor.
How are we doing on the monitor?
Good.
How's compliance over there?
Compliance is bad.
Compliance is bad? Okay. We might need to get ready to intubate. All equipment ready. June, how's the bag?
Bag's good. It's flowing.
Pads are on?
Pads are on.
All right. Hold compressions. We're going to check rhythm. What do we got, JT?
Asystole,
Asystole?
Yes, sir.
All right, resume compressions.
I'll get the epi ready.
Let's get the epi. Epi on board. Said compliance isn't good?
Compliance is bad.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and intubate. All right, so on 3, or actually just go ahead and give me 4 full volume ventilations.
1,
I'm going to grab a laryngoscope.
3, 4.
All right. I'm going to visualize the airway, looking for the vocal cords. We'll go ahead and get the tube in.
First round of
Deflate
epi's
it.
in.
Copy.
Epi's in.
All right, go ahead. Resume EVM. You're doing capno? Thanks for doing capno. All right. As soon as we do this, I'm going to stop, do a rhythm check and a pulse check. Stop compressions.
Sir, we got a rhythm.
What is it?
Looks like VTAC.
VTAC?
Yes, sir.
No pulse. All right, go ahead and charge. We're going to go ahead and shock.
Charge
Let's
it.
do it in 200 joules. How we doing?
Charging.
All right, everyone steer clear.
Stay
You're
clear.
clear, clear, clear. Let go.
Shock
Go ahead,
it.
shock. You got a pulse? Check for a pulse. Go ahead and check for the femoral.
Looks like we have Ross.
We have a good
There we
rhythm.
go. Nice, guys. All right, we made it. Let's go ahead and get him loaded up on the ambulance. We get the gurney over here. We'll go ahead and get a 12 lead en route. I do want to do a blood pressure and then check everything else. Go ahead and get this side. Let's go on. Careful. Careful.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Here you go.
All right, good job, team.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dan Lopez. I'm one of the primary instructors in the paramedic program, and I want to thank you all for being here this evening. And I want to thank Company One for doing a great job, guys. What you just witnessed was a simulated cardiac arrest. And cardiac arrest means the patient loses their heartbeat and stops breathing. And so what they do is, in addition to high quality CPR, they do a lot of advanced techniques that they learn in paramedic school to save people's lives. You saw one of the students intubate, and that's putting a tube down into their lungs so you can put oxygen directly into their lungs. You saw them start an IV where they give life-saving fluid and medication. You also got to see them shock the heart, and this is the one treatment that puts their heart back into a normal rhythm. In the classroom, we do these things called scenarios to increase the amount of stress on the student. As you can imagine, in real life, this is a very stressful situation to be in. So the more stress we can manufacture, the better they'll be at adapting when they're in real life. After they're done in the classroom and passed, they go on to the hospitals where they hone their skills in a controlled setting. And then they finish in the field with an ambulance or a fire department where they finish their internship with real life patients who are really sick, who are really dying, with a seasoned paramedic watching right over their shoulders. Now, it's your turn, guys. You now get to start your journey to be a seasoned paramedic. Good job, 92.
Thank you, Captain Lopez. So Captain Lopez is one of 3 professors here at the Academy. He brings a wealth of experience and expertise. To give a little background on him, he started his career here at Mount SAC in 1991 when he was 17 years old, taking fire science classes in the EMT course. Captain Lopez graduated from Mount San Antonio College in the fall of 1993 as part of class number 11 and has been a paramedic for over 26 years. Captain Lopez worked for the Marietta Fire Department for 17 years where he had to retire out medically, hence Captain Lopez. He retired out as a captain. He has an associate science degree in emergency medical technology. What? Oh, thought I said something wrong. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, they're always correcting me because he has a social science degree in emergency medical technology and a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in organizational leadership. He was hired here at Mount SAC in 2017, and he became a full-time professor in 2018 at the Paramedic Academy. So this is the type of experience and expertise that we bring to these students. They will tell you that Captain Lopez challenges them beyond what they could even expect. We're constantly putting them under pressure. What you saw tonight is a very, very small amount of pressure that they were put under. We do things in the dark. I sometimes go upstairs and they're intubating in a room with no light on. They're in different rooms, in bathrooms all over the college. And I do appreciate the kind of experience that they get before they go into the real world. So thank you, Captain Lopez. Next, from what you just witnessed is a small sampling of what a paramedic faces in our community. But before they get to that point, there's the rigors of the academic side of the course. All of them will definitely tell you the rigors of academic here at the Paramedic Academy is probably the toughest that they'll ever have to do in their entire career. And I can contest that it is a very, very hard program. There's a lot to it, and the academic side is one of the toughest challenges. One of our professors, our second one, Professor Ma, he lives in that academic side. He really enjoys it, and he's one of our instructors. He started his EMS career at 18, working for McCormick Ambulance out of Hawthorne. From there, he attended and graduated from Mount SAC Paramedic Class number 75. He became a full-time faculty member in 2016. He's held multiple positions, such as EMT Program Director, EMT Clinical Coordinator, Paramedic Clinical Coordinator, and the LIMSA Paramedic Program Director. Professor Ma's education consists of Associate Science degree from here at Mount SAC, a bachelor's degree in physiological sciences from UCLA, and a master's teaching degree from Fordham University. I'd like to call him up and he'll talk a little bit about the academic rigors of the course. Professor Ma.
Welcome, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every one of you sitting behind these students, because without you, there really wouldn't be a graduating class here. So your participation, your support of these students was so beneficial. You guys really don't have an adequate idea of what they really went through. So Chief Atkinson gave you a brief overview of everything that I've done academically, and by far, as a fellow graduate of Class 75 here at Mount SAC, paramedic school is by far harder than earning a bachelor's degree from UCLA, a master's degree in education. Now, what we have done really is we've crammed a 2-year course of study into about 4 months here. We cover various topics like anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, neurology, cardiology, pulmonology. That's a lot of ologies. We cram all of that into about 4 months where they actually sit in the classroom. So you should all be proud of everything that they have accomplished. To give you an idea of everything that's been going on, these students have sat in a classroom for our didactic for about 550 hours. That's a lot. In addition to that, they've probably told you, they have taken countless quizzes, 4 final exams, 3 final skills exams. Overall, they have answered roughly 1,300 multiple choice questions, fill-in questions, variety of all different things. And our base standard for passing these quizzes is 80%. You will not see a C grade paramedic leaving this program. So you should all be proud of everything that they have accomplished here. From there, they had to go into the hospitals for a total of 14 shifts at one of our local emergency departments. In addition to that, as Captain Lopez talked about, they completed a field internship consisting of 480 hours at one of our local ambulance companies or fire departments. In total, they have sat through 1,200 hours of training to finally make it to this point where they are fully fledged graduates of our program. Now, they say paramedics are kind of like the jack of all trades. They know a little bit about a lot of things. However, these students sitting in front of you, based on all the academic rigor that we have put them through, actually know a lot of things about everything. So, as graduates of our program, many paths are going to open up to you. Whatever path you decide to take after leaving our program here, know that you will always have a home here at Mount SAC. So congratulations, 92.
Thank you, Professor Ma. So the Academy's well-being and performance are enhanced by good leadership. And where does that leadership start? It starts in the Academy with the students. So these leadership positions that we have in the 92nd Academy, they're all volunteer. It comes with lots of responsibility. There's 4 captains positions with the top, and along with a company commander, the top spot in the Academy. So Academy class number 92 started with a company commander. His name was Jorge Lopez. And then guess what? He's in didactic, he's in the classroom, he gets hired by the City of Sacramento Fire Department just as they graduate. He does the entire 4 months, the rigor that Professor Ma just talked about, and he leaves because he gets a job. So we're short of a company commander. And this person, Ishwar Prasad, come on up, Ishwar. He stepped up. He stepped up into the position. The company commander position, I will share with you, is not easy. He's responsible to communicate with the entire Academy leadership at the top, as well as the 4 captains and all his students. So Iswar, he just completed his internship here with the fire department, and he has several opportunities ahead of him in the career of the fire service. So with that, I'd like to introduce our company commander for class number 92, Ishwar Prasad.
Thank you, Chief. First off, good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to the 92nd Paramedic Academy graduation. It is my pleasure to welcome all of our families, friends, and faculty to our graduation day. Each and every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. We would not be where we are without your constant support and reassurance. This journey started with one common goal: to become paramedics. This journey was not an easy one. Our days were filled with studying and more studying. Starting this program back in August feels like it was yesterday. Where is the 10 months gone? We were all quiet, timid students walking in on day one, being overwhelmed with the information and expectations, and the material felt nearly impossible to learn. The overwhelming feeling slowly started to disappear as we remembered we were not alone and had each other to lean on. Our lunch breaks went from sitting alone to sitting with each other's squads. We were all broken up into different squad groups. And we started playing hacky sack, we started studying, we started just talking about the most random of things to kind of keep our mind off what was going on in the program. Study groups were made, people were meeting up after class or on Zoom to prepare for tests, for skills, for any scenarios coming up. Our most stressful days, though, were probably the skills testing days. We were able to form a bond, and we were able to kind of get through those days together. Those days did feel extremely terrifying, but because we were able to lean on one another, we had each other's backs, we were able to get through them. None of this success would be possible, though, without our amazing instructors. So I want to take a moment to say thank you to all of them. Thank you for your patience and kind words throughout this whole process. You have stuck with us through all the ups and downs that come with being a part of this program and career. It is because of you and your knowledge that we are sitting here today. This program has prepared us to be the best paramedics and people we can be, regardless of the paths we choose. We have taken one more step forward towards our goals. We have overcome obstacles and survived all the emotions that come with paramedic school. This was not an easy journey, but all the struggles have made this moment worth it. From didactic to clinicals and then finally internships, we have faced challenges that have shaped us to be better individuals. The future is bright for this group of paramedics. We have accomplished great things, and all of our hard work is finally paid off. We are one step closer to the future we have set for ourselves. Finally, congratulations, Mount SAC Paramedic Academy 92.
All right, Ishwar, on behalf of the Paramedic Academy staff, we'd like to present this plaque to you for your service as a company commander for class number 92. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And then we have our presentation. So at this time, we have a presentation, something we want to give back to the Academy and the school. So I want to invite up Alex Barreto. He's going to say some things about that.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, we do want to thank all our family and friends. Without your love, encouragement, and support, we wouldn't be here right now. We also want to thank all our professors and the staff here at Mount SAC. Without all your knowledge, help, understanding, patience, stories, everything, we wouldn't be here today either. So on behalf of Paramedic Class 92, self-proclaimed best paramedic class to ever go through here, we present this placard. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that wonderful plaque. If you haven't been up to the paramedic classrooms, there is a wall that we will place that on, and believe it or not, I can go on that wall and actually see the plaque that class number 1 presented to the program. So all the plaques are on there for all the different programs, and I never thought 30 years ago I'd be looking back and seeing a plaque that's on that wall. And when I say 30 years ago, I mean it's like 35 years ago. So that plaque will hang there. You'll be proud someday. You'll come back to the school and you'll be able to see your name on that plaque. So congratulations on that. All right, Professor Ma, Frank, Danny, could I get you guys to go over? We're going to hand out some awards, please. So like we talked about before, the leadership positions are definitely a tough job here at the Paramedic Academy. So day one, we get a resume, and we do live interviews with the students that are interested in taking on the leadership positions here for the Academy. For the 92nd Academy, we have 4 captains that we'd also like to recognize, as well as the company commander position. So first up, we have Squad 1 Captain John Thomas. Next, Squad 2 Captain Marcel Talone. And we're going to recognize Squad 3 Captain Ishwar Prasad. So Ishwar stepped up from the captain position to the company commander. And last, Squad 4 Captain, and I'm going to say his name correct, Andrew Obsepian. Was it close?
Yes, sir. All right.
So along with, well, take his picture. So along with those, we also want to recognize the top academic student here at the paramedic program. So some of the things that you heard Professor Ma talk about are pretty incredible. During that 16-week classroom portion of the academy, the students that are taking quizzes seems to me like all the time. My office is down near the computer lab. I hear them coming down the stairs. They're happy, talking, and then when they leave, I don't hear any of that when they're walking back up the stairs. So I know they're a little stressed. They're taking major exams every other week, and they're taking endless skills exams. And this is all topped up by multiple final exams and skills scenarios. Needless to say, it's very stressful academically. Not every student that starts the program finishes. The students achieve a score of 80% or greater to stay in the program. And students that do not achieve that do not stay. So the student that has the highest academic score of class number 92, and it's an incredible achievement, the score of 96.07 on an average. The top academic student for class number 92 is Noah Ayala. Chief Mozak, will you come up to the podium, please?
92, attention! Right, face!
Okay, now the moment we've all been waiting for, the awarding of certificates. Our first one goes to Noah Ayala. His internship was with the Anaheim Fire Department. Manuel Barreto, field internship with Laverne Fire Department. Christopher Bowie, field internship with Laverne Fire Department. Excuse me. Field internship, Los Angeles City Fire Department. Christopher Dominguez, field internship. Field internship with American Medical Response, Rancho Cucamonga. Ricardo Flores, field internship, Montclair Fire Department. Christian Galindo, field internship, West Covina Fire Department. Kyle Kirchholt, field internship, American Medical Response, Rancho Cucamonga. Andrew Osipian, field internship, Los Angeles City Fire Department. June Park, field internship, Los Angeles City Fire Department. Marcel Martinez Talon, field internship, Los Angeles City Fire Department. John Thomas, field internship, Los Angeles City Fire Department. Whoops. Daniel Wilson, sorry, skipped one. Daniel Wilson, field internship, Los Angeles City Fire Department. We'll get your picture up there in a minute. Ishwa Prasad, field internship, Alhambra Fire Department.
Chief Mozak, one thing, the oath of office for them.
Class 92, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I
Ishwar Prasad.
Daniel Wilson. John Thomas. Marcel Talon.
June Park.
Andrew Sapien.
Kyle Kirstol.
Christian Galindo.
Ricardo Flores. Christopher Dominguez.
Christopher Bowie.
Alex Barreto.
Noah Ayala.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
to do my duty as a paramedic
to do my duty as a paramedic
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
to serve my commanding officers
to serve my commanding officers
with respect and dignity,
with respect and dignity,
to serve the citizens
to serve the citizens
with compassion,
with compassion,
courage, and integrity,
courage, and integrity,
and to uphold the laws and Constitution of the United States of America.
and to uphold the laws and Constitution of the United States of America.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Class 92, congratulations. Please be seated.
All right, so paramedic class 92, congratulations. I'm extremely proud of you and your accomplishments that you've done over the last 10 months. Over the course of the academy, you've endured 4 months of intense classroom training and testing, 2 months of working in the hospital room, in the emergency section, and also in the labor and delivery. And has anyone delivered a baby? Can anybody raise their hands? So we've had several of you that delivered babies. That's a great thing. And yes, finally you completed 3 months of working in the field with a fire department or an ambulance company. These days were long, and I'm sure it seemed like it would never end. Well, thank you for enduring this and putting up with all the different aspects of the paramedic program, and that's why you're here today. You should be commended. This is an academy that you will never forget, the experience that you will last in your mind for your career and beyond. So you may ask, where does your story start? It starts today with the graduation from the 92nd Paramedic Academy. The foundation set at this academy will be with you for the rest of your career and your life. This is the beginning and the future of your service in emergency medical services. You're entering a career that's steeped in tradition, duty, and pride. And in doing so, you have a strong sense of awareness, a sense of importance, a sense of value to yourself, your family, and your community. That is your duty. Duty is one's work, task, or chore that you're expected to perform. It's answering the call and being asked to perform tasks that challenge your physical and mental toughness under extreme conditions. It is your duty to prepare for these tasks through training and education. This is your pride. Pride is the state of being proud, a reflection of credit upon yourself. Pride is the feeling of a job well done by saving a life, or by being part of a crew that delivers a baby, or just being there in a person's time of need. Pride is wiping a tear from your eye and swallowing a lump in your throat as you're hugged by those who have been affected by tragedy. Pride is the glow you will have when your loved ones brag about you being a paramedic. Pride is wearing a uniform that represents your line of work and being a member of a profession that puts others before oneself. Now, this is your tradition. Tradition is the belief, the legend, the customs, and information from generation to generation. It is your long established or inherited way of thinking or acting in the face of danger. You now must live up to that tradition. The tradition of service to others before yourself. The tradition of serving the community. The tradition of what you've earned as a student of Paramedic Academy class number 92. Be a leader by performing your duty, having pride in your work, and carrying on your traditions. You now stand as a paramedic, and it's your job to go out and save lives and continue your story. Finally, I'd like every one of you to stand up. Stand up. Not you, the students. Students. I would like you guys to turn around and thank the people that got you here. Give them a hand. All right, you guys can sit down. And finally, I want you to remember the faculty and staff here at Mount SAC as you pursue your career. I don't want to hear anybody tell me that they went to an oral interview for a firefighter job, but they did no preparation. They didn't take the time to do a mock interview, because all that is here. You have staff, myself, Chief Mozak, all the professors, and we have Fire Academy staff on the other side for whatever job or career you're going for. We're here to help you out. We'll do mock interviews. We'll write letters for you. We'll do all those things that are going to take you to get into the career that you so want to be in. So you're always welcome here, and we'll continue to be a part of helping to realize your career goal. Please be safe in all your endeavors, and God bless each of you. Paramedic Class 92, you are dismissed.
Split right. 92. Move out.
That's the end of our ceremony tonight. Thank you very much. Your graduates will be right outside the door. Thank you. Have a safe drive home.